What is up, FA Nation? Jake Parry here, back with another week of picks over on Underdog, this time for the RBC Canadian Open. If you are not currently using Underdog, make sure to check out fantasyalarm.com/underdog and use code ALARM when you sign up. Any new user using code ALARM will receive a 50% deposit match up to $1,000 and a 99% discounted pick. With that being said, let's head over to TPC Toronto at Osprey Valley. Starting off this week, this is a new venue, so we're going to play it a little bit more safe than I normally would. We're going to line up our bets with just some of the players that I think have just the general skill set to perform at this type of venue. So we're going to start off with Rory McIlroy, higher than 5.5 birdies. Rory's one of the two best golfers on the planet right now. His official world golf ranking recognizes that. He's the outright favorite to win this event at plus 450. And this is exactly the type of course that I imagine him to score on. This projects to be a course that's going to favor driving distance, is going to minimize the need for driver accuracy, giving the above average size fairways. Even with the distance of the course and Rory's driving distance, we are still going to see some long iron approaches, which is one of the things that Rory is known for as well. And short game is going to be important again, though the greens project to be a little flat, so we're not expecting too much defense there. So this seems like a very scoreable course, especially for a guy like Rory. So this bet makes a lot of sense to me. Following that up, to go a little more controversial, I'm going to go with Max Homa, higher than 4.5 birdies. Homa, as we all know, has gone through his ups and downs through over the last few years. Started 2024 pretty hot after coming off a phenomenal finish to his 2023. Had a kid, has been going through swing changes, club manufacturer changes, coach changes, all of that. So obviously, this is going to be a little more of a controversial pick. However, Homa still has the driver distance. When he's on, the irons are playing really, really well, and he's still been solid with the putter. He performed well in his U.S. Open final qualifying round, even though he did not ultimately end up qualifying for the U.S. Open. So this is his only chance to really qualify for that event, is if he gets a win here, I believe. And he's playing good golf overall. He's been scoring well. He's just struggled to avoid the bogeys, which has really been his bugaboo over the last calendar year or so. So if he can continue to play at some of the neutral play that we've seen, continue to gain distance with the driver, and at a course that minimizes the miss, it's not going to be an issue, I don't think, for Homa to hit this number. And then lastly, I'm going with Ludwig Aubert, higher than 2.5 bogeys. To be flat out, Ludwig has not been good in most of 2025. He started off well with the T5 at the Century, which he then followed up with the T42, a withdrawal, and then a win at the Genesis. But he's missed 3 cuts over his last 7 starts, only his 1 top 10 and 1 top 20 during that span as well. He's just not playing great golf. For a guy who's got such a beautiful swing, the irons have been a weak point for him. The putter's been up and down. Around the green continues to be the weakest part of his game. And while he has driven the ball well, we just haven't seen a whole lot of performance from him otherwise. If we look at the Memorial specifically, he finished 1 over, went 75, 71, 77, put it together with a 66 on the final day. But this is just a number that we've consistently seen him hit this year. He's gone over this number. His game has not been where it was at times in 2024, where he was extremely hot. We have only seen him play in an RBC Canadian Open once back in 2023, I'm sorry. Obviously, again, at a different venue. But I just don't imagine Ludwig putting it all together this week, especially as he prepares for the U.S. Open next week at Oakmont. Guys, that has been another week of picks over on Underdog from Fantasy Alarm. Make sure to use code ALARM at sign up to get that deposit match, get that discounted pick, and let's go make some money.